Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Jumping straight in here. Today, we got an amazing green day candle up 19.26% right now. Did not quite reach up to our weekly supply and demand zone, but we will be checking into that as we have been talking about. As far as XRP goes, we are still looking for this daily return to the 1100 exponential moving average up here, which is currently sitting at 51 cents. We were on the way here, obviously, before the start of the drop came along. The drop got rather ridiculous over the last couple of days. Today, with the great CPI report, the actual consumer price index that does affect all markets came out, and it was really great news. Finally, something great and important for our entire ecosystem as far as finances goes, the economy, and so on. Some really good news, and it was very, very responded. So XRP had an extreme pump day today. We do have 20 minutes left in the channel. We have 20 minutes left in the candle. And then even look at this, SPX 500 had a 5.5% move, 5.75 actually, 200 points to the upside. Market's looking green there. The NASDAQ up an absolute moonshot rocket, 7% up 834 points yesterday, right into one of our zones. So was this a fake pump? Was this a pump designed to clear out all the stops? We're going to find out. I mean, this is really, really great news. Is this the kickoff of the actual moonshot, the new next bull run, or was it just a quick trap for all of the cryptos as well? You see here, Ethereum jumped all the way up to the previous day, got above it, starting to retrace there. We'll take a look here at Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin had a nice pump, pulling back there also. And then, of course, we do have XRP doing better than all of the others right now. So really great video today. We're going to be jumping into the charts here. We'll look at the weekly, daily, 4-hour of those coins. We're also going to jump over here to Crypto Panic and go through some of the trending topics that we have going on in the market right now.
If you're ready to earn an extra $200 to $3,000 per day in passive income, just like the Run Guys do every single day, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, then click the link in the description of this video to learn the Run Guys' #1 way to start earning passive income online with crypto today.
Obviously, the FTX thing is still everywhere. I'm trying to find some news that is not just that. And this was great. I saw this right here. XRP lawsuit, Ripple's chances of winning the case against the SEC revealed following Library's defeat. And this has a lot of talking from attorneys. What could possibly be the case? So we'll take a look at that. Also, when I was trying to find some good articles earlier this afternoon, I was just going through, and it's literally FTX. Chainlink Labs offers proof of reserves now because the FTX did not have the reserves. However, there is news that FTX now has said that they do have 1-to-1 for every coin. So they're not illiquid. You're going to potentially get your money back. Still really weird and up in the air there. FTX, White House says FTX, yada, yada, FTX. Like, there is no news out there. FTX, so on and so forth. Even Financial Group CEO claims he tried to warn Bankman-Fried about insolvency in July, so on and so forth. So that's what's going on over there. We do have a couple of from those topics, though. I did like the Chainlinks offers reserve services for embattled exchanges. So that's really positive news for Chainlink, because if Chainlink gets used more, brings more money into their ecosystem, boom, pumps that, of course. And then this one I thought was the craziest part. Breaking Bahamas securities regulator freezes FTX assets. And then, of course, we will jump into the news. So let's go ahead and kick off the news. Bahamas Securities Commission said FTX assets could not be moved without the approval of the Supreme Court appointed liquidator. The Bahamas Security Commission has frozen the assets of FTX Digital Markets, FDM, and related parties on November 10th. It also suspended FTX's registration in the country, and the Bahamian Supreme Court appointed a professional liquidator to the BSC, said it in a statement shared by local media. Also interesting, FTX just had been approved to start doing crypto trading in the United Arab Emirates 4 days ago. And then now, obviously, that's going to be revoked. But it is one of the hardest places to get approved to do business in the United Arab Emirates. But once you're in, you're in. FTX is not going to be in anymore. So no assets of FDM, client assets, or trust assets held by FDM can be transferred, assigned, or otherwise dealt with without the written approval of the provisional liquidator, it said. Directors of FTX also had their power stripped. FTX is registered in the Bahamas, with the FTX US a separate company altogether, United States entity. So for those of you guys that are out there, if you had your coins on FTX International, that's where the big turmoil and danger is. The FTX US company is a whole different company, and it's starting to sound like it's not really having any issues, which is really interesting. Chainlink Labs offers proof of reserve services for embattled exchanges. The company claimed that proof of reserve product can restore trust in crypto exchanges through greater transparency, but not everyone is convinced. I do believe this as well. So like if my coins are on an exchange, I want to know that they have the money they say they have. And we did an article on this yesterday talking about how KuCoin is doing a proof of reserves. Gate.io is going to be doing one, and many, many more. Makes me feel a lot more comfortable, right? Because I do some of my trading on KuCoin and then also BitGet. Those are the two brokers that I use to trade cryptocurrency on my day trading accounts. But like my hodl bags, I keep in separate wallets off of the exchanges. But needless to say, it doesn't matter. I want to make sure that if I have some crypto over at an exchange that I do trading on, they're not going to go illiquid and just take all my money, right? So Chainlink Labs offered its proof of reserve product as a solution to future trust issues in crypto exchange market on November 10th. In a tweet thread, Chainlink Labs asked, will crypto continue to repeat the mistakes of traditional black box financial industry, or will a better system emerge? And Chainlink here on Twitter said, here, Chainlink proof of reserve verifies off-chain assets and relays the reserve amounts on-chain. The product uses Chainlink nodes connected to both the exchange's API and its vault addresses, and the nodes are connected to a proof of reserve smart contract. The contract can be queried by any other account on the network to determine whether the exchange's crypto assets are equal to its liabilities. Chainlink Labs sees this as a simple solution to the problem. So basically what they're going to be able to do is they're going to have a software that goes in and it will be able to tell you how many Bitcoin it has, how many they say they have, and how many they really have. It's going to tell you Ethereum, how many they say they have, how many they really have, and on and on and on. And you'll be able to verify that with the companies that want to be completely transparent. So if you're dealing with one of these exchanges, centralized exchange, that is not willing to do proof of reserves, then obviously that's a red flag and you probably shouldn't be using them. And however, not everyone is convinced. A Twitter user who goes by the name of Blanca said that Binance chose not to use Chainlink's proof of reserve. The Merkle tree algo used by Chainlink has its token set as the core piece. After some basic math, we realized the token was not even needed. So there's always going to be people on both sides. That is why you subscribe to the channel, because we cover all sides. We are completely unbiased when it comes to the crypto world. We are not financial advisors. Do not buy or sell anything because we talk about on this channel. This is just financial education, financial entertainment. So make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that thumbs up as well. All right, in XRP, here we go. Ripple chances of winning case against SEC revealed after the library's defeat. So if you've not heard, library was someone that everyone in the industry was leaning on as a hopeful winner versus the SEC. So that way they could say, see, look, they already won. Why are you still holding Ripple in a lawsuit? Unfortunately, they lost, and that is not very good. There's potential that that could backfire for Ripple. One of Ripple's allies apparently lost the case to the US SEC. The new development has resulted in panic amongst XRP supporters who fear Ripple might get the same fate. Attorney believes Ripple has a strong fighting chance against the SEC. Library, a blockchain payment and file sharing platform behind numerous decentralized platforms, had taken to Twitter to reveal that it lost the case against the SEC. They went on to say, we lost, sorry, everyone. And then we're going to lick our wounds for a little bit, but we're not giving up. We've got a bright team, tens of millions of pieces of content, hundreds of thousands of creators, and one of the most popular Web3 apps in the world the best is yet to come. And they are also filing an appeal. I know that doesn't matter for you. They're just like, what about the Ripple case? But it does matter because this is the SEC coming in and taking people out. The win by the SEC, as noted by Jeremy Kauffman, the founder of LBRY, is harmful to the broader cryptocurrency market as the case is a threat to the entire industry. Under this standard, almost every cryptocurrency, including Ethereum and Doge, are securities. However, popular attorney John Deaton explained to worried market participants that the case does not lower Ripple's chance of winning its case against the SEC, while maintaining that the lawyer representing LBRY deserves criticism for making LBRY chances of winning lesser. Deaton explains why Ripple versus SEC case is different. Ripple has a much better chance than 50-50, but it's not because Ripple or what they did or didn't do. It's about how the SEC chose to prosecute the case. The SEC chose to go with an all or nothing approach, all XRP from the beginning of time until the end of the world theory, explained John. So it will be very interesting to continue to track this case as well. Obviously, XRP Army, we're rooting for you, Ripple. We're hoping that the XRP case goes really, really smooth once everything comes out in the open. Jumping over here to find trending right now, Chainlink Labs offer proof of reserve. We covered that already. New crypto-friendly politicians are headed to Washington. I don't really follow politics anymore, but on Twitter, there's a whole bunch of talk about it, that it was supposed to be this big win and it wasn't a big win, so whatever that means. FTX and Tron have launched a highly suspicious withdrawal scheme. Elon Musk's strict return to office policy hits Twitter. We're going to cover that. Republican lawmaker claims SEC chair was coordinating with FTX to obtain regulatory monopoly. And we've been talking about this. Sam Bankman-Fried is an insider. He was always up on Washington. He was talking with the people up there. And sure enough, Gary Gensler's like his best buddy. Sam Bankman-Fried's best buddy. They're always like helping each other do stuff. So insider stuff going on there. While he was being the worst potential champion of crypto, he was being a scammer, the SEC was backing him. So that is not very good. Over 80,000 Bitcoin leaves exchanges' wallets as transfers or traders lose confidence in centralized exchanges. And by the way, I have had multiple of you guys reaching out to me and then our whole team. Hey, what should we do here? By the way, again, this is not financial advice on this channel, just education. And the smart, educated decision would be if you have a lot of your total crypto inside of an exchange like Coinbase or Binance, or, if you had an FTX or Voyager, all that, to take those same tokens. If you have XRP stored on Coinbase, because some of you still do, right? If you bought it 5 years ago and you're still holding it, you're allowed to have it on Coinbase. What I did personally is I moved all of my tokens to a different wallet. So you may be asking, well, what is a different wallet? Well, you have multiple different wallets, but you have like MetaMask is a wallet you can store it in. It's yours. You own that wallet. Your keys, your crypto. Trust Wallet, your keys, your crypto. Those are obviously digital wallets that you store on your phone or on your computer. And then you also have hardware wallets like a Trezor wallet, or you have a Ledger wallet. So a Trezor and a Ledger, if you're going to order one of those and store your cryptos on like a USB drive, make sure you order it directly from the company. Do not buy one of those from eBay. Do not buy one of those from Amazon. Go to Trezor's website or go to Ledger's website and buy it directly from them. All right, so it looks like Elon Musk is making people go back to work. And if you remember, when COVID hit, everyone started doing this work from home thing. Well, Twitter obviously went work from home, and their engineers, programmers, they don't really have to be at the office, but there is something to say about working as a team cohesively at an office. He already did this to all of his Tesla employees. If you work for Tesla and you were working remotely, you had to come back to the office local to where you live. And that was a big uproar for a little while, but now he's doing it over here at Twitter as well. Musk has told Twitter employees, even though he fired significant amount, the people that are remaining, that they must return to the office at least 40 hours a week. In his first email to staff, always skeptical of remote work, Musk ordered employees and Tesla of SpaceX to go back to the office as soon as the pandemic lifted. Contrary to Musk's beliefs, the employees are less productive working from home. Many make greater use of the flexibility it affords them. Previously, Twitter had pushed employees to work remotely during the pandemic and left the policy open when offices reopened in March. However, Musk has always been resistant to the practice, repealing it from his other companies while the pandemic lifted. And not to mention, when you have like a multi-$100 million office with really cool stuff in it, you can't just let it sit there and collect cobwebs. You need to send people to it. Morale among Tesla employees dropped when they went back to work, but Musk subsequently ordered the company to surveil employees' attendance and create detailed weekly reports on absenteeism. Musk's draconian approach is likely why some Twitter users have left their platform for alternatives out of concerns over his approach to free speech. So it'll be interesting. As I've told you guys many times, I know that a lot of you guys that are watching our channel may not be big fans of Twitter, but I'm telling you, there's some really great information that comes out on a daily basis about crypto there. It's called Crypto Twitter. Go to Twitter and follow a ton of the crypto guys over there. And then once you follow a good crypto guy that you see, you believe, whether you can follow me, it's at Thrive Like Us, at Thrive Like Us. If you want to follow my Twitter, then you can see that right down here at Thrive Like Us. You can go follow me over there. And then what you can do is go to my profile, and then you can click on following, and then you can go through and find some of the people that, like Digital Asset Investor, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, the Inner Circle Trader. Find some of the people that I'm following. I'm following a lot of different people for different reasons, and you can find some really great crypto Twitter things going on over there. So check that out also.
If you're ready to earn an extra $200 to $3,000 per day in passive income, just like the Run Guys do every single day, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, then click the link in the description of this video to learn the Run Guys' #1 way to start earning passive income online with crypto today.
Great. So let's jump into the charts quickly. Again, right now, XRP is the new candle just started, I guess. Let's see here. Well, we got 20 seconds left in the day. This new candle for the new daily candle is about to start, ending up at 18% up on the day. What I wanted to do is check our weekly charts here, and I want to go to Heikin-Ashi candles. And so this is our next level of support or resistance at the top. We did talk about down here. We had to actually break it down to a much more significant, smaller size because we bursted through this. So as you can see, the downside move came all the way through our weekly supply and demand candle. So we dropped to the daily supply and demand candle. And let's remove this. Draw a box around. This would be our next. This is the last blue candle before this start of the up move. So we'll do this one. There you go. And daily we do in yellow. And then see what we got. So we got literally to the bottom of our daily supply and demand box there. And then boom, we had a return to the upside today. Now, why did it stop right here is what I would like to know. So we'll drop to a smaller time frame. We'll go to the 4-hour. And there's no information here on why it stopped there. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and clear all drawings and indicators off of our charts. So we have this nice clear picture here on the 4-hour charts. Okay, so right now, let's actually look at a smaller time frame even on the 1-hour. So we can see right here, this candle on the 1-hour time frame gives us this little batch of interference, I like to call it. So on the way down, it got here stuck. On the way down, there's another one here. On the way down, there's another one here. Right, all of these are different supply and demand zones. The next level up on supply and demand is going to be to here. So are we stopping here or are we going to bust through that? Let's take a look, right? So right now, price came down. It hit that low that we just talked about. It's making its way back up. These are 1-hour boxes, so I'm going to color them blue. That's what we use for, so that way you guys can, so for those of you guys that are subscribed, you already know this because you watch frequently and you know what colors represent. For those of you that are not subscribed yet, we do a weekly box is white. That's weekly supply and demand. Daily supply and demand is yellow. 4-hour supply and demand is red. And then we do these 1 hour supply and demand zones there in blue. So you can see right now, it did run into a supply and demand zone right now. So that's acting as a solid resistance against XRP at the exact moment we're talking right now. The level down it could come to is here. There's another level here and another level here. So there's a lot of support as well. And then let's go ahead and bust out our indicators here. We're going to do our moving average ribbon, which gives us our 50, 14, and also our 1100 exponential. So on the 1 hour, it came flying down, obviously, because it was up here. We had this big giant crash, comes falling down. It's trying to battle back up. It's just now gotten back above the 1 hour 50 exponential moving average, and it's running into a interference zone, a resistance. As it makes its way down, it's going to have this box here. If it's going to continue its way lower, what we are looking for, or I am looking for, you guys may not be looking for, but I'm looking for price to come below its June lows. So if you guys remember, XRP had this ultimate low in June. I still think we're going to come a little lower on this price. It's going to give us a bullish divergence on XRP. We've already experienced it on Bitcoin, but we are probably going to continue going lower. But I just want to show you guys that. All right, so again, not financial advice, but taking a look here, this is where we are. These are our levels. So if you wanted to jot these down and keep them in mind, we have this 36.39, or that's 38 cents, sorry, 3839 as a support level. If it breaks through all of this mess here and continues to drop, you could see the price coming back here to 36.37. And then if it were able to break through all of that, we could be returning down to these lows down here of 33. And then after that, we have to actually go way back in history. So we'll flip back to daily. And we're going to go daily Heikinashi. Expand. And here are some areas to look for. Daily. We're going to yellow that for daily. Boom. There you go. 26 cents could be a bottom. We're already at this level. So if we break and lose these levels here, so what is they've got to mark this low. So we got boom, boom. So those are two levels right now that will be supporting us. Those are the levels, as you can see, that those did support. If we lose those levels, then we see the return down to these levels, getting to that 25 cent level, 26.51, 24.61 in that same zone. That's a potential return for XRP. Jumping over here to Bitcoin. All right. And we already have these drawn out from yesterday. So looking at Bitcoin on the daily, Japanese candlesticks. So this one came exactly down to our daily supply and demand zone. It did make a new low. So we do now officially have a bullish divergence on that large time frame. I'll show you this based on my trader's dynamic here. Weekly. We probably have to close the weekly candle first, though. Yeah, we do. All right. Check. Okay, so those are the down levels, but let's go ahead and do Heikinashi, daily, and look at the up level. So we got supply and demand up here for daily, 4 hour. 4 hour, look at that, it's nothing there either. So reality, let's get rid of this daily one. Let's cover this 4 hour one. Turn that to red. Because this drop was so fast, like there wasn't even a 4 hour possibility. You can also see right now, as far as price is going, the bodies, well, actually the body just got out of it. So this was a daily supply and demand zone, this big giant yellow box right here. and it did break through there to tap the other one. But this has been acting, well, even this candle right now, I guess it's kind of out there, but body couldn't get out, body couldn't get out, body eked its way out. And now we have another body that's hard closing above it if it stays there, or does it reject back down? So we'll continue to monitor that as well. Let's go back to Heikinashi's, go to the 1 hour, and let's see. Boom here. Box this one in, color blue for the 1 hour. There we go. Okay, so interestingly enough, Bitcoin did not make it up to the 1 hour yet. So you can see it made it up, up, up. It's holding a support here now. So maybe it continues its move and gets up in here. Now this is 18,281 would be a potential resistance there. So we'll watch for that. Did it hit the bottom of this candle though? Oh, it did. Okay, here. I'm going to clear all this out because there's a lot going on. Okay, so check this out. So we're on the 1 hour, supply and demand. And these right here, now this is the supply and demand box. This is like the main candle. But if we take a look here and we move this to the lowest possible level in that batch, it hit exactly there. So shoot, we could actually be done with the move to the upside on Bitcoin. We could be coming back down, getting some more lower lows. Let's find these levels here. We'll use this. So here's a support level, support level, support level. So we have 17,101 to the downside, 16,246, and 15,481. So we'll watch those as this comes back down. If it doesn't, if it keeps going down, if it keeps going up, which will be great, we have this one here, which is 18,741. And then this is a big one here, which we could see it trying to reach at 19,310. Actually, that's okay. That's where those are the numbers there for that. Ethereum, let's check Ethereum now. So Ethereum on the 1 hour, look at this. This is interesting, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to clear all these lines too. Move this. Okay, so here's the one lone warrior right here. You can see it actually broke out of that. So that tells me that there's probably a higher time frame. Let's look at the 4 hour here. No 4 hour there either. So why did this stop right here? Well, if we go back in history before this drop, we do have this zone right there. So let's pick one of these candles. So from back here, like this order section that was going boom, 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 boom on the 4 hours, this was back Sunday, October 23rd. Lots and lots of sideways trading there. The last down candle before the up move is this blue one right here. Let me zoom in so you can see. So we go back in history. Anyway, that's it. Okay, so that's wick to wick, and that's the candle. Now we go to present day. That's where price came to, rejected off of. So there is a possibility that we continue now our down move here as well. Let's go back to 1 hours. Let's take a look here. So the next level down that would be acting as a support is here, 1,194. If this continues its way down, it has kind of a double top look style situation there. And then we have these down here. Getting back to basically $1,000 again. So let's go here, here. 1,072 would be the break line. So if this breaks below 1,072, which I still think it needs to because Ethereum did not make a new lower low, XRP or Ethereum, the new lower low has to come in below 878.80. So $875 or lower gives us the new lower low and not on the RSI. So we get the bullish divergence on the weekly charts, which is very, very, very bullish. So RSI is still moving up. As you can see here from down here, RSI is uptrend. Trend line. up. There you go. Price could come down here, make a new lower low, give us that bullish divergence. This was a bullish divergence back here for Ethereum, guys. So bullish divergence occurred here, and boom. Okay, this is a hidden bullish divergence, which is not as strong as a full-on bullish divergence. That one happened here. Look, boom. You can see why I'm hoping for a bullish divergence on these cryptos. We're talking bottoms, and then we're talking potential life-changing money, right? That's what we're backing up the trucks. And hey, speaking of backing up the trucks, you can back up the trucks with us here at the Run Guys. You can become a bull runner partner. Here's how.
If you're ready to earn an extra $200 to $3,000 per day in passive income, just like the Run Guys do every single day, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, then click the link in the description of this video to learn the Run Guys' #1 way to start earning passive income online with crypto today.